The Drill Red Puzzle Factory in Gotham City, where the Prince of Puzzlers practices a new kick, painting.
Oh, my wife paints way better than that. Check out her Etsy store. Link is below.
Hey, that's beautiful, Riddler. Want I should cut it up into a puzzle?
Might as well, Jigsaw. The new art museum rejected this masterpiece. But I shall avenge my wounded vanity.
I shall learn to talk good, and then I shall give them such a piece of my... Mine!
That night, at Gotham City's Art Museum, a burglar alarm summons the police.
We didn't steal nothing yet, Riddler. What kind of caper is this?
What do you call a Russian fish? A red herring.
So this is a diversion. Why is it called a red herring? Because when you take a certain type of herring and smoke it into kippers, it turns red. It also stinks to high heaven. If you were on the run and your pursuers were using dogs, you wanted to get your hands on one. Put it on a string, drag it across the ground for a few hundred feet in every direction, then be on your way. When the dogs hit that smell, there's a good chance they'll decide to give up and go home. At the very least, they'll lose your scent, which is just as good.
What baffles me, Caped Crusaders, is that nothing is missing. Nothing has been harmed.
Since responding to this alarm may require actual police work, Gordon called Batman and Robin.
Thank goodness they did not spoil my painting. This is Mr. Pierre Van Schmeer. He painted this mural.
My pleasure, sir.
This is beautiful, Mr. Van Schmeer. But what do these words on Sir Jonathan's scroll mean?
What words? I did not paint words.
I do not paint the words. I don't know words, only pictures. What are words?
When is a museum like an inflated balloon?
When the people who operate it are full of hot air.
This is vandalism. Look, more on the sword.
Why does the king raise his sword?
Because it's just a baby and somebody has to raise it.
I've got it. A museum is like an inflated balloon when it is blown up.
Oh yeah, that too.
And the king raises his sword to knight Sir Jonathan.
That means the Riddler intends to blow up this museum tonight.
They cheated. They read the script.
Good grief. I'd better throw a cordon of police around the building at once.
Wait, Commissioner. The sight of police will scare off the conundrum criminal.
Is that bad?
Let Robin and me stake ourselves out in the museum, alone.
Well, yes. Perhaps that will be better.
How? By letting the Riddler come to them? Why let him get that far?
Why are you so set on blasting the art museum?
Jigsaw, once we blow all those beautiful pictures to bits, we will have created the most challenging jigsaw puzzle the world has ever known.
You're kidding. Who do you figure is going to put it together?
All quiet here on the first floor, Robin. How are things upstairs?
No action here either, Uh-oh, visitors. The Boy Wonder. Grab him before he alerts Batman. And take him to the puzzle factory.
The Riddler.
You were expecting Mother Goose. You took care of her 3 episodes ago. And it's a good thing Robin chose a disguise that gave him good freedom of movement.
Moments later, the police commissioner's daughter, librarian Barbara Gordon, is in her father's office.
I know it seems like she spends more time there than she does at the library, and it's true. The other librarians pay her to stay away because every time a patron makes a little noise, instead of shushing them, she gives them a roundhouse kick.
When he learns of Robin's capture.
And you overheard Riddler say something about a puzzle factory? I'll check it out, Batman, at once.
Puzzle factory? I wonder. See you later, Dad.
And her dad pays her to get out of his hair, so she cleans up all around. That's how she can afford all the Batgirl stuff.
Drill Red Puzzle Company. I always was suspicious of that name. Now I'm sure.
Why? Just because Drill Red is an anagram of Riddler? That could happen to anybody.
Robin. But I thought...
Guess again, Batman.
Batgirl. But why the disguise?
I figured if Riddler sees another Robin, he may think he's captured the wrong one. And...
Good thinking. Let's go.
I don't want to know why she keeps a Robin costume in the same closet as her Batgirl costume. Riddler has Robin staked out on a giant jigsaw that's aimed right at his health and well-being. Riddler knows Batman is coming, so he's prepared a paper floor over a vat of acid along the only route Batman can take to get to Robin.
Now, when the dynamic boar opens that door and steps on the floor, he will be no more.
And your verbal gore is making my ears sore. Your jokes galore. I give them a 4.
Hold it, Batgirl.
Oh, boy. That first step is a dandy.
Batgirl, I think the fall displaced your head. Robin has his own problems.
Got to break loose. Must warn Batman about acid trap. The Jigsaw. If only I can reach it. There.
I have no idea. He was stretched out tight and that saw was heading straight for his oh my goodness. Somehow, walking his fingers along the table did something and now it cuts his rope so he's loose. Meanwhile, Batgirl has put on the Robin mask in case Riddler sees them. Batman will check to see what's beyond the door.
Stop, Batman! What's this?
Well, there goes a perfectly good chair.
A paper floor.
Over a tank full of acid.
Thanks, chum. Guess I'll have to swing across.
Holy carbon copy, who's that?
It's Batgirl. Tell you about it later. First, we've got to get her across, too.
You know, if you had just tossed her the rope instead of standing there talking about it, that wouldn't have happened. For that matter, if she had used her own rope, that wouldn't have happened. But nobody did any of that stuff, so it happened.
Come on, Riddler. Batman will be here any second now.
I know. I'm just making sure he'll follow us.
Hey, Riddler, is it just me or are Robin's legs even more shapely than usual? Enough of that, Jigsaw. It's only 1969, and we don't want to get in trouble with the censors.
Throw the Boy Wonder in, and let's go.
They got away with Batgirl.
Looks as if the Riddler wants to capture us, too. He left us a clue. Prince means the Prince of Puzzlers, of course. But what happens when he makes photo enlargements?
He blows up pictures.
Yeah, he's still stuck on that bit. Wounded vanity and all that.
Handle those eggs gently, Crossword.
Gee, Riddler, what do we need eggs for?
Riddle me this. What happens when you fill an empty eggshell with nitro? It becomes an egg explosive.
He needs to leave those jokes to Egghead. His delivery is terrible.
Here's our chance to gain on them. Set amphibious controls.
Amphib controls, check.
I'm guessing the river gave them a shortcut? Whatever the case, Robin catapults up to the roof and Batman hides the car.
Like busy little hens, we'll lay an egg explosive in every room of the museum.
Hold it, Riddler. Your plan has already laid an egg.
Riddler grabs one of the eggs and opens a hatch to the back of the truck. He says, "Come any closer and I'll drop it on Robin."
When is a boy wonder like a kid with the measles?
When he breaks out?
Correct.
Impossible. If Robin's escaped from this truck, he really is a boy wonder.
Thanks for the compliment, old buddy.
Unfortunately, he dropped the explosive egg right at Batman's feet. Dick Grayson inherited Bruce Wayne's millions, and despite the difference in their ages, he and Barbara, both having now revealed their identities to each other, got married, moved to Los Angeles, and went into real estate. Last anybody heard, they were talking about trying their hands at acting.
Won't need this anymore. Let's join Robin.
No, you go for the police while we hold these rascals here.
Oh, no, Okay, boss man.
You can almost hear Adam West's Batman saying, "Leave crime fighting to the men," can't you? Then again, it is chance for her to actually be useful.
Think we can take all these guys?
No, but we've got to keep them here until the police arrive.
Hey, Cape Crusaders, what comes after a summer? A fall!
I guess we won't be keeping them here. Instead, they'll take us to the puzzle factory.
That door is unlocked. The idea is to reach it without stepping on the explosive eggs. Now, to make it easy for you, I'll release you from the cylinder. So,
Is he kidding? This is too easy.
Not so, Robin. Look.
You knew there was a catch, but I can tell you how to do this. You carefully get your feet down on the floor, then you don't pick them up again. You slide very slowly, carefully nudging the eggs out of the way. Should be pretty straightforward.
There's a ventilating fan above us. If I set my electromagnetic Bat-Tar pack on reverse,
It could reverse the direction of the fan.
keep your fingers crossed, chum.
It's working, Batman.
Or you can do that.
Get him, man. Grab him.
A riddle, Robin. How do you test the strength of a bat rope?
With a few jerks.
There was one other thing the Riddler didn't plan on. Batgirl knows about this place. He never caught on to the two Robins bit.
Oh, no, you didn't save any for me.
Batman reached into the pile, pulled one out, and said, "Here you go." Batgirl punched him.
All right, Atomaniacs, I have 3 tasks for you, and they need to be done quickly before it's too late. First, click that like button down there and let us know that you enjoyed this video. Second, this is Irving. If you haven't subscribed yet, punch him in the face and make sure you get it done, because something is always happening around here and you don't want to miss a thing. Third, become a patron today, because between Irving, Hazel, and Robin, we go through a lot of food around here. Until next time.